What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since we last spoke. It is a new year. Last week we filmed a live reaction to Book of Boba Fett with Darth Choco, my dad. This week we are back to the basics. Last week we got to see how Boba escaped the Sarlacc pit, spent some time with the Tusken Sand people, and now he's trying to establish his empire on Tatooine. But he ran into a few hiccups here and there, and now the story continues from there, and we're gonna get to see how his character has adjusted through the trauma. Obviously the Tusken chief is gonna play a huge role in teaching Boba about respect, and that translates into how Boba Fett is going to run his empire. But I have a feeling there's a few people who have a problem with him taking over. Let's get to chapter 2. All right, let's go.
Assassin for hire.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, really? He gave in real quick. This song slaps. Lots of Trandoshans around. Oh, he doesn't need a translator.
It is the new daimyo Boba Fett, Your Excellence.
Ooh, okay. Why did it sound like Din in the trailer? It's really cool to see an Ithorian speaking. We don't get that a lot in Star Wars. Ooh, they're back. That sounds ominous. Oh, snap. Boba Fett's ruffling some Hutt feathers. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh, it's Black Chrysanthemum. This is crazy. Let's go. He looks badass.
This territory is mine.
Ooh, that fight. Fennec versus Black Chrysanthemum.
Jabba is dead.
The disrespect calling him bounty hunter. He is now Lord Fett. Oh my gosh. That is a mean looking Wookiee. I am absolutely thrilled that he's made his live action debut. If you guys are unfamiliar with Black Chrysanthemum, you should definitely check out the Dr. Aphra comics. Alright, so she's teaching him how to fight with a gaffy stick. This kind of matches with the Tusken lore. I mean, he has found a place among the Tuskens by virtue of combat. In Legends, this is how Darth Krayt's parents found their place among the Tuskens. That's such a great theme and entrance for him. Oh snap, he's got the stick now. It's over. Ooh, uppercut with the stick, damn. He's just gonna walk out. Alright, well, I'm done here. I come bearing gifts.
For you.
Yeah. Boba Fett's smiling is something I would never thought I'd see in Star Wars. Alright, Boba's got himself a swoop gang or a speeder gang. It's really interesting seeing this perspective because it really humanizes, or you know, however you want to call it, normalizes the Tuskens. Kind of takes them away from the whole like antagonistic perspective. Oh man, these look like pikes. Messing with the pikes. Damn, he really be messing with the Pike Syndicate. He ain't even daimyo at this point. Alright, now take off that mask, introduce yourself as Ashrad Head. What is that?
I think I swallowed it.
Huh? Is it like a Islamari? This is USDA Prime Tusken Boba lore going on right now. That'd be kind of cool if there was a lizard species that could impart like force knowledge through midichlorians that way. That's gonna become his gaffy stick. Oh my gosh, he looks great there. That would be a much better suit, or a much better look for Boba Fett. I know the armor and the helmet is iconic, but that's a great fit. This is so awesome. I love scenes like these where, you know, they're crafting things and building things. This is absolutely incredible. This is so cool. That was a great episode. already better than the first episode. That episode was the best of the season thus far, and that's easy to say because there's only 2 episodes, but the first one was a little bit slow, but this one delivered on all fronts. Biggest takeaways from this episode is definitely the introduction of the Hutt twins and the fact that Boba's dominion over Mos Espa and Tatooine is now being contested by the Hutts. But then they brought out the creme de la creme, Black Chrysanthemum. He's one of the names that I did not think was going to become a thing in Book of Boba Fett. Now, I knew that like we were going to deal with the criminal underworld, and we're going to see some bounty hunters, but man, that is a mean looking Wookiee, and I'm so glad he made his live action debut. But most of the episode was all about exploring Boba Fett's time with the tribes of the Tuskens, trying to earn their trust, training with the gaffy stick, and then introducing the antagonist of the episode that earns Boba Fett the trust of the Tuskens, which was stopping the Pike Syndicate. That train was the Pikes transporting their spice, and so Boba Fett trains them to ride speeders. He makes this elaborate plan to stop the train, and he does so with the help of the Tuskens. And then some weird thing happens where the Tusken chief gives him like an Isalamari or like a lizard that goes into his brain and gives him force visions. Now this is an interesting concept because that would be kind of cool. Not make someone force sensitive, but it would be kind of cool where a lizard or a creature exists where they can attach to you and actually impart their own midichlorians into you, like just through a brain connection, and kind of give you visions. Of course that wouldn't make the person force sensitive, but it's cool to know that a creature like that exists. Of course the train heist is successful. He sends a damning message to the Pike Syndicate, sends them off to walk into the sunset, and he earns the trust of the Tuskens, and he makes his own gaffy stick. So this was the episode to kind of establish how Boba Fett learned about trust and learned about respect with his time with the Tuskens. It'll be interesting to see in the years to come through these flashbacks how Boba Fett goes from being a respected member of that tribe to going off to find his armor and then going off to be the daimyo of Mos Espa. But this was a great episode overall. Great action set piece, great narrative, great lore with the Tusken tribes, and the introduction of Black Chrysanthemum, which was a huge bonus on top of an already great episode. But I think things are starting to pick up for the Book of Boba Fett. Hopefully this episode was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. That symbol on the speeders and on the building still remains a mystery. I still think it looks like the Crimson Dawn flagship Vermilion, and of course Crimson Dawn has agents all over the galaxy, but we'll have to find out. That'll do it for my reaction to the Book of Boba Fett Chapter 2. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, tune in to Saturdays 5 p.m. Pacific for Dyad in the Force with my Dyad Darth Choco, and of course a thank you to our current members of Squadron 7 without which I could not make content. But that's the end. On to the next one. For light and life, we are all the Republic, and may the Force be with you.